Oh, now we are live. Cool. This is coffee time chat. I was having coffee and I thought of having a chat. That's the title. I think it's brilliant. It's a brilliant title. And I have my phone ski working today, so I can see all the comments coming in. There's nothing coming in. That's the problem. Is this thing live? That might be the problem. Because this was supposed to... Very bad connection. Oh, I am live. How can I have a bad connection? This service with the AT&T is driving me nuts. I have 4 bars LTE, and it says I have a bad connection. That's terrible. But I do have... the Polly, the gatekeeper, is up early. Actually, this is like 10 o'clock old time. We fell back. So, slept an extra hour. Carla from Washington State also up early because right now it's 6 o'clock in Washington State. And DJ Vendetta says good morning. Good morning, DJ. Still says I have a bad connection. So just, I don't know if, do you have a good connection on your end? Because it says I have a bad connection here. Nancy says good morning. And who was that? What was there? How come this one's not telling? Oh, a view is a view, says good morning. Good morning, view. There's my view. Gregory also says good morning. And everything looks wonderful. Yes. It's still my van. It's all I got. You know, it's either this angle or that angle or that. It's all the same thing. It's still the van. So why do a chat in the morning when I did a chat last night? I have no idea. There's no rhyme or reason why. I just thought maybe I should do one. I don't know. Does my family live in Portugal? Very good question, Nancy. I have family in the States, and I have family in Portugal. And I came when I was very young, and I never went back. So I've never visited Portugal again. So, but I do have family over there. I got Timmy's over here. The best part of waking up is Timmy's in my cup. Very cool. Let's go to some more questions here. I don't want to... If I ignore your question, it's not on purpose. Unless your name is Ed, then it's done on purpose. Maybe not, but Ed is not in here yet, so he's probably snoozing. Carla is an early riser. I'm an early riser when I have to go to work, because I have to go to work. Other than that, when I don't have to go to work, my schedule completely flips. Let me turn this down. Close my vent, because it's cool. It's 51 degrees outside in this cold air. I just made breakfast. I got one of these yesterday with my daughter, and I was gonna do an egg muffin thing with peppers and onions and stuff. But the fallacy with this thing is that, hold on, let me put it back so I don't spill it. Come on. The fallacy of that thing is I can't flip it. I could get 2 of those, but yeah, I can't flip it. And yeah, I don't know if I'm going to use that for that purpose. Back to the comments, because I forgot where my train of thought was going. It's early in the morning. I need some Timmy's. Good stuff. It's getting a little bit colder now. Colder. But I've had breakfast a while ago, so. Alright, back to the comments. Maccabee says, good AM from Indiana. I drove through Indiana twice. Anthony Smith took a minute to connect, but okay now. Cool. And Anthony is in UK, I believe, if I'm correct. You know, I think so. Matthew Stevens says, good morning. Matthew, good morning. Bubsky, good morning from Magnolia Beach, Texas. You had to rub it in that you're at the beach, right? Okay. Very good. And Robert Gordon, good morning from New Bern, North Carolina. So, by now, if you've seen my video of North Carolina, and Lydia also has a video today of going to North Carolina to meet some friend of hers. I don't know who it was, but you should go check those videos up. I was in New Bern, North Carolina, not long ago, and I think I have leftover food on my lips. I was saving it for later, but maybe not. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Because I missed us. You know, it would be cool if I actually could hear, if I could have a way, and I've thought of this in the past. Let me know what you think. I've thought of getting a phone number that's not my number, right? Getting a phone, setting up a number, and then have a few of you, if you know, pick a few of you randomly and give your number private, give the number privately, so we can chat for a few minutes. I don't have a lot of time. I'm always busy doing stuff. Or I thought maybe through Skype. This way we could actually see each other, and maybe film that and then put it on a video or something. I don't know, probably a bad idea. It's one of those bad ideas that, why does it still say very bad connection? Unbelievable. Oh, hold on a sec. Where's my mirror? 1 second. Let me close my cabinet. And where is it? Where is it? Oh, right here. I just had a brilliant idea. I mentioned I wish I had a mirror that that you can all see what I'm seeing. So this is what I'm looking at. Well, I got my cabinet right there, and this is my wonderful tripod. I have the phone right there on my cabinet. See that? Right on my cabinet right there. I opened the door, and this is what I watch sometimes, YouTube, and doing the video right now. See? And when the comments come in, so make a comment, somebody. Make a comment, and the comments are going to come in over here. Make a comment, anybody. Nobody wants to make a comment now. You see over there? It says very bad connection. You see that? It says very bad connection. Even though I have 3 bars LTE. Makes no sense. So anybody want to make a comment? Oh, there you go. See, the comments come in. Really? Come on. Come on. Right there. Oh, why didn't it focus? Come in. See? There are the comments. Okay. So the comments come in really quick. So, yeah. Let me. Again, I'm falling behind on the comments. So, where was I? $2 p.m. Natural cancer healing. It's 2 p.m. where you are. So, it must be in Europe somewhere, probably. 5:12 p.m. SD 2091. So you're probably in Asia somewhere. 5:12 p.m. 5:12. 6:12 a.m. Then yeah, you're in California. It's 3 hour difference. Wisdom Seeker says good morning from Cleveland, Ohio. Good morning, Wisdom Seeker. Nancy Federson, you are not up and running, having problems? Huh? I'm not up and running. I am up. I am running stuff. I just had breakfast. Oh, SD91 in Saudi Arabia. Cool. Do you go to the RTR hosted by Bob Wells? McBeanies asks that. I've never been to the RTR. I've been wanting to go since I started building my van in 2014. And back then it was much smaller, and now it's just blown up tremendously. And it just, I don't know. I don't like big gatherings like that. And then you put all these YouTube egos in there, everybody filming, and which is fine. I mean, if I go there, I'm going to be one of those two filming, but I don't know. Maybe I'll go this year, but I don't know if I'll be there the whole 2 weeks. Probably not. What was for breakfast? I had, David Garcia asks that. I had onion and eggs and a couple organics, chicken sausage, and some monster cheese and some spices, and that was it. And of course, Timmy's. The reason for this coffee chat live, it's my Timmy's. That's the coffee. That's where the coffee comes in the name. Greg Piltz says good morning from Denver. I did not go to Denver. I was very close to Denver. I stopped in Colorado Springs. I was actually going to Denver. That was a subscriber of mine was in Denver, and he wanted to see me, so I was going to drive through Denver. And no, I think we had arranged to meet in Colorado Springs. Yeah, but he couldn't make it. He called me, he emailed me or something, or texted me saying that he was sorry he couldn't make it. There was a storm coming, and I'm like, a storm coming in Denver, Colorado? Nah, come on. In March? Nah. And sure enough, I got stuck in Colorado Springs with a snowstorm. So, but I never made it to Denver. But I was very close. Almost happened. Vazel says hello from upside down land. It's 1:15 a.m. How do you make it up there or down there? Always upside down. I would have a headache. I was only there for a few days in Australia, but after a few days I had like this huge headache, especially from trying to walk into a taxi cab and opening the door where the driver usually sits, and the guy is yelling at me, no, 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 no. I'm like, what? What's wrong? Oh, the steering wheel. Sorry. Wrong side of the, yeah, they drive on the wrong side of the road. I don't know why. Weird people, I'm telling you. Mr. Grinch says good morning from Rockwell, Texas. I might be driving through Texas this year. Maybe. I don't know. I can't say anything yet. It's all big hush hush mush mush type of thing. Where am I? I lost my, oh. Yeah, Robert says he saw the pics on Instagram in front of the Pepsi store. Yes, that was a cool find. Lydia actually found that. She was in New Bern for, and then she was doing some research, and she found the original, the birthplace of Pepsi Cola. I used to drink Pepsi and Coca-Cola many years ago, but I stopped drinking soda, so I don't drink that stuff. But once in a while, like that occasion, it's fine. It's not going to kill you. Use Skype, John says. That could be a cool idea. I might try to do that. Oh, I'm catching. No, I'm not catching up to the comments. Vasal says, I'm losing your channel? Why? What happened? Why are you losing my channel? You may have to turn the device upside down to compensate for, you know, you being upside down and all. When do you start your winter break? I don't know if it's a Bobski asks that. It's not a winter break. It's just it's a winter break. So probably next month. Next month will probably, I don't know exactly when, but next month probably. Albert Jensen in Holland, 1518. Don't tell me 1518. Just tell me AM and PM. What's 1518? I have to use my fingers now. 12 is 12. 13 is 1 o'clock. What? It's 3:15. Just tell me it's 3:15 in the afternoon. I never liked the 24-hour clock. Never. Never liked it. David Garcia in Covina, California. The left state. The left coast. Goshen from Arlington, Texas. It's 8:18 a.m. It actually probably is now 8:24 a.m. It's 8:24 now. Amy says, good morning. Amy Smith, good morning from Hillard, Florida. I don't know where Hillard is. I don't know if I drove through there. Maybe I... Where is Hillard? Is Hillard close to the East Coast, Gulf Coast, South, North, West, East? I don't know where Hillard. I might have driven past Hillard. I don't remember. Bruce Tanner says, good morning from the Bean Tree Cafe in Lynchburg, Virginia. Love your videos. Just for spirit. So you are in a coffee shop right now watching my live stream in Lynchburg, Virginia. I drove by Lynchburg, Virginia, not far from Lynchburg. So, yeah. Actually, I might as well say that. When I stop work and I head down... I will announce when I'm heading down. Well, I mean, it's a hush hush mush mush, but it's kind of a loose hush hush mush mush. So when I head down to Florida, I will let everybody know that I'm heading down. Even though my videos, some of them will still be from other stuff, but I will announce. And then if any of you wants to meet with me, I don't know why, but if you do want to meet with me, you have to go to my Facebook and let me know there that you want to meet somewhere. And as I drive down, I'm going to go down 95 to Florida. So if you are near 95, or if you can come close to 95, or if you're not too far off 95, we can meet somewhere. So just let me know on Facebook. But I will announce that when the time comes. But I just thought I would mention it now. McBeanie, do you ever think about moving back into sticks and bricks? No, absolutely not. I don't miss it. You would think that after living all my life in houses that I would miss it. You would think that after living in a 27,000 square foot house, 2 floors, not including a full basement, that I would miss it. I don't miss it, not at all. So I don't want. I don't have any desire to pay a mortgage. I don't have any desire to pay rent. So see, the thing is, you can't say ever, because you don't know the future. As far as my plans are, I don't intend to, but the future is beyond us. So where was I? Gregory Sullivan. Hey, I got my Timmy's. It's great. How'd you get your Timmy's? Did you order Timmy's through Amazon, or did you stop at a Timmy's place? I wish I had bought Timmy's stock, because I'm hooking so many people on Timmy's that I should be getting something for this, and I'm getting nothing. Timmy's is like, to me, yet I'm like, Timmy's! Ooh, I don't want to spell it. But they don't acknowledge me. I don't know why. Ed is up and running with the comments, and I'm going to do what I do best with Ed. I'm going to ignore his comments. I'm just kidding, of course. Albert Jensen, are you a freelance at work, or you have a contract? I'm not a freelance. I have a full-time job. I work full-time. I work 8 hours or whatever. Lately I've just been working 8 hours, but if they have overtime, I'll work overtime. So, but yeah, I have a full-time job. It's not freelance, it's just a regular full-time job. Bruce Turner says that he's starting RV adventures full-time on the road. Cool. I wish you the best. Stay safe, and don't get into a lot of drama. Vassal is laughing, and that he says, that is why I'm trying to move to the USA. I don't know why you said that. I'm sorry. Was it something I said or somebody else? Maybe you have to say it again, because by the time I read the comments, whatever I said has passed, so I already forgot what I said. I'm sorry. Amy Smith says, East Coast, 18 miles west of 95. Not too far off of 95. Where? Sorry if I don't answer all your comments. I'm trying to go through them, but I know I'm missing a lot of comments. Kenny Guy is in Kansas, the Flatlands. I drove through Kansas, and it's not all flatlands. Kansas does have some hills, a little bit. And then Missouri is not all flat either. Missouri also has a few little hills, but Kansas is more flat, yes. But it's flat, high altitude flat, about 3,000 to 4,000 feet, right? You come off Colorado and the high plateaus of Colorado, and you gradually start coming down to Kansas, and it's still a high altitude. Compared to the East Coast, it's really high altitude. 1,500 feet. Okay, so it's still a lot more than where I'm at right now. So. Candido, good morning from California, everyone. My grandfather had the same name as you. Have I ever been to Yellowstone? Yes, just look at my uh, um, westbound uh, trip videos, westward bound trip videos, and you'll see that indeed I went to Yellowstone. I couldn't go as far in as I wanted to, because even though it wasn't snowing at the time, and around me in that particular area there was not a lot of snow on the ground, when I went into the park, I went a few miles in, and then the gate was closed and I had to turn back. And I went to the main office and I asked them how come I couldn't go in, and they said that the inside the park was completely snow covered. I don't know if that is true or if there's just government inefficiency, that they didn't feel like plowing the road. I don't know, but the guy says that usually in the park it really snows really bad, so I couldn't go in. But I did see quite a few things, which was nice. And I was there in February. Yeah, I think around February, March. So that wasn't bad. I still got to see some stuff, and it wasn't too cold either. Friends don't let friends drink Starbucks, says Bruce Turner. I only drink Starbucks when I go in there and I'm editing some videos and I'm using their power. So I buy a coffee. You know, it's not it's not Timmy's, but you know, I'm there using their Wi-Fi, so. Bunny says good morning from PA. And yesterday I was in PA. Today I'm in Jersey. I'm not in PA today. Snow Debs, have you heard from Darfurst lately? And Dan Travels. I have not heard from Darfurst in a while. He used to comment and call me once in a while, but he hasn't done it. I should give him a call to see if everything's going okay, but I haven't heard from him lately. No, so you know, things happen. People, you know, change. You know, things happen. You know, and I don't know why. You know, but it's just people get busy with life and stuff. So. But I should give him a call. I should text him and see. Top 10 Amazing says hi from Portugal. Cool. Hola. Very cool. And there's people talking outside Walmart. I'm at Walmart. I'm a Walmartian. You know, what can I do? What other comments did I miss? Well, Kenny Guy says, sorry, I just got here. Are you on the road south now, or was that an older video the other day in Carolina? My videos are not necessarily live, and because it takes time to edit, and I do a lot of filming, so I went to Carolina not long ago, and I wanted to wait so that me and Lydia could have our videos synced at the same time. So that's why I didn't post them right away, because I wanted to wait. And in meanwhile, I'm posting other videos. So I am not going south just yet. Snow Debs asks, did I upgrade my inverter yet? I have not. My new inverter is still over here on the floor by the side door. I have not done it yet. And I haven't done it because my weekends just go by like this, really fast. So I know it's only going to take me a couple hours to do it, but I get busy doing this and doing that, and then I just don't have time to do it. You know, time just goes by so fast. So maybe when I'm off from work, I will install this, and then I'm going to do a couple other things. Like I've said yesterday, I want to upgrade my, it's in here in this cabinet, the bottom one. I want to upgrade my batteries. I want to get more amps. I have 250 amps. I'm going to double it to 500 amps, just a little bit over 500 amps. And what happens with these AGM batteries and most batteries is, unless you have the lithium batteries, you cannot use 100% of your power. Just because I have 250 amps doesn't mean that I can use 250 amps. So I can only use safely about 80%. You can go down a little bit more, but there's you know, there's only so much of those amps that you can safely use. So when you hear someone, if you don't know much about batteries and all that, when you hear someone say, "Oh, I have 1,000 amps of battery power," well, they can't use the 1,000 amps of battery power. Okay, so if they only use 20% safely, that's 200 amps. No, that's wrong. What's 20%? Yeah, 10% would be 100. So 20% would be 200 amps out of the 1,000. And maybe they can go down to 60%, so they can use, you know, about 200 to 400 amps out of the 1,000. So, but you can never use a full amount. Why was I talking about this? I forgot. All right, what am I missing here in the comments? Ruckus, 12,000 Ruckus. Hey, how much did it cost to build your van? I don't remember, and that's the honest truth. I don't remember. But everything that I see, the stuff that I put in here, I didn't have to do it. And if you are building a van, you don't have to build a van like this. You don't have to put all the work that I did. I did it because this is going to be my home, and I didn't mind putting in all the work and all the effort. But you could build a van for a fraction of the money and just make things livable and not have to spend as much time and effort that I did. But I don't know a specific amount, but plywood costs money, screws cost money, the lights cost money, the solar costs money. Everything adds up. and it's a little here and a little there, and everything adds up. I don't know the total amount, and to me it doesn't matter because this is my home. So, and I had to start from scratch, and I didn't buy everything at once. I had to wait to have money to buy my roof rack, and I needed to put the roof rack in before I got the solar, because I wanted to attach the solar panel to the roof rack, because I wanted the roof rack to hide the solar panel and to support the solar panel. So I bought those things little by little. I didn't do a GoFundMe. I didn't ask for money. I just worked, saved, and bought the stuff. So I don't know the exact amount. And you can build a van with very little money, or you can build a van with thousands of dollars. It's up to the person that's doing it, depending on how much money they got. How much is for the white pond poly? Well, the white pond poly comes in small containers, and I've used quite a bit of those containers. I don't know how many, but I use quite a bit. I don't know how much I use on that. Matthew Stevens, tell us how you heat the van. I heat the van using a Webasto, and here's the dial. This is like a thermostat in a house. I just turn the dial and set it and forget about it, and it's at that same temperature all night long. So if I set it for 75 or 80 or 68, whatever, it stays at that temperature. And the Webasto runs off of my gas tank, so it taps into the van's gas tank, and it works off of that. And it's a dry heat. It's not it doesn't put out moisture like something that runs off of propane. Kenny Guy uses the Rhenology 1700 watt lithium setup. 17,000 amp, 1700 amp maybe, because watts is solar. It's what you have on your solar panel, and the battery is amps. So is that what you have? I'm not sure. Ruckus 12,000. Would you recommend all-wheel drive for snow and ice? Yeah, I mean, it's better. If I could buy the same van in all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive, yeah, I would have spent the extra money just to have that, because the snow comes, or you go through mud or sand and you flip the switch, and now you have four-wheel drive, and it's going to be a lot better. So yeah, I would definitely recommend that. Top 10 amazing. If you have to choose one place to park your van and live, what place would it be? I have no idea. When I had a house, I loved being where I was. Now that I have a van and the van has wheels, that's like, I don't know. I can't answer that question. I just can't. Ruckus 12th, are you a Protestant or Catholic? I am not Catholic, and I guess you could say I'm Protestant. Why a Protestant? What does that mean if you don't know what a Protestant? It started with Martin Luther in Germany, who nailed 90 some. Well, it started with him, and he was a Catholic priest, monk, and he came to the realization that, one, the Bible should be read by everyone. At the time, the church was only reading it in Latin, and only the priests could read the Bible. And he said, no, the Bible is for everyone, and everyone should be able to read it in their own language. They should be able to understand it. And he also said, salvation is by God's grace alone. Salvation is by Jesus' death on the cross alone, by Jesus' blood alone, by Jesus' resurrection alone, by faith alone, and not by works. And that's what I believe in. Salvation, there's nothing we can do, there's nothing I can do, there's nothing you can do to be saved. Salvation is a free gift from God for those who believe. So that's what he believed. That's where the Protestants, because he protested, that's where he began. So I guess I am a Protestant. I am not Catholic. I don't believe, if you are Catholic, I'm sorry, I love you, but I don't believe that the Pope is a representative of Christ. I don't believe that the Pope is infallible. I don't believe that the Pope is the leader of the true Christian church. And church means a gathering of people, not a building. The Greek word means people, not building. So that's what I believe in. All right, back to the comments here. I talk too much. Just trying to catch up with the comments. Carrie Scott. I don't know if I missed comments, but I'm stuck on. I came to this one. Carrie Scott asks a very interesting question. Carrie asks, "What kind of coffee do you drink?" What kind? I-N-D. I don't have an kind of coffee. My kind of coffee is, well, I do have an kind of coffee, and it's Timmy's. That's the kind of coffee that I like. So, I don't know what your kind of coffee is, but my kind of coffee is, and of course I'm making fun. Carrie misspelled kind, but I'm just making fun. Not on purpose. No, not the yellow stuff. I still have some of the yellow stuff left, but not the yellow stuff. Timmy's. That's what I got in my cup. That's the name of the chat. Did I mention that before? Live coffee chat comes from Timmy's, because I was drinking coffee and I'm doing a chat. So French vanilla. Ugh. Bobski Vandweller, is your Wi-Fi extender still meeting your expectations? Yes, Wi-Fi works great. I haven't needed it because I have all my videos are caught up, and I have places I stop and I upload, so I'm good. But whenever I need it, it's there and it works good. I will have to do I have to do a lot of videos. The problem is I don't time-wise. If I was doing this full time, if I didn't have to go to work, I could do a lot more specific videos, but I can't. So, but I do have to do an upgrade video on that, and it's working great. Do I have pets? I don't have I don't have pets. I just can't have pets in here when I'm working and it's 100 degrees in here, so I just can't do that. I don't have, Paul Zeman says, I thought lead acid batteries can discharge to 50%. I don't have a lead battery, acid battery, so I'm not an expert on that. Yes, most batteries you can go to 50%. You shouldn't do it too much. Once in a while you can go to 50%. The safe zone is about 80 to 60, maybe 70% discharge. Not discharge, but so about 20 to 30, maybe to 40% discharge. And so if you keep it at that, you'll have a long batteries that will last a long time. If you keep going to 50%, they will die sooner rather than later. But if you don't care, if you can buy other ones, then you just do whatever you do, and when they die, they die. Carrie Scott, do you have a job? No. I just have my van. I have no job. I live off of donations. Donations, please. That's my job. Do you wear makeup? Yes. First thing I do in the morning, before I wash my face and fix my hair, when I start this video thing, I put on makeup. That's the first thing. Every YouTuber does that. I don't know how you don't know that. We all put makeup on. First thing we do before we turn the camera on. Everybody knows that. I don't understand. Sharon Havener, do you ever stop and visit with some of your viewers if you are near them? Yes. I just met Ed yesterday. Ed and his sister, and the other gentleman that Ed didn't tell me who he was. I forgot who he was, and Ed's daughter. So I met 4 people yesterday. Ruckus, does your Webasto run your battery bank down very much? It uses a few amps per hour, and it uses a little bit more. I forget the exact amount. I don't know if it's 4 amps or a little bit more when it's starting up and it's working more, working more in the beginning. But if my battery bank is full, I'm fine all night. You got to remember, I run everything off of my battery bank, not just the Webasto. I run my lights. I charge my computer when I can. I charge my phones. I run my Dometic refrigerator. So I run a lot of things off of the light. So I have to be careful. But I do, if I have power, it doesn't use a lot. Once the van is hot and warmed up, then it just maintains that and uses a lot less amps. So yeah, it doesn't use a lot once it gets going. What time it is over here? 9:56 a.m. local time, Eastern Standard Time, New York time. That's my time. What time do you got? Do I like the weather that we are having? It's weather. It's nowadays with the Weather Channel and all these 24-hour weather stations and weather channels, it's like people never saw weather before. This is an amazing phenomenon. In the past, it would be summer, it would be hot. Hey, it's summer, it's hot. Hey, cool, it's hot, it's summer. Hey, it's summer, there's a thunderstorm coming. Hey, thunderstorms come in the summer, especially over here in the Northeast. And then it's winter and it's fall, and the leaves fall. Hey, the leaves are falling. It's fall. That's why it's called fall. And then it's winter. Oh, it's cold. Well, it's winter. And snow comes and it falls, and oh, snow is coming. It must be cold. Well, it's winter. And sometimes there's a lot of snow that comes. Well, it's winter. Snow falls in the winter. And then spring comes and grass starts growing. Oh no, grass is growing. Oh, but it's spring. Fall, grass springs out of the ground. It's spring. And then it's summer again. Oh no, it's hot. It's so hot. Well, but it's summer. But with all these 24-hour news channels about weather, you know, there's a little rain coming and I get alerts on my phone. Weather alert! Weather alert! Possible rain shower coming at 2:35. Seriously? It's an emergency weather alert when a little bit of rain comes. Now winter is coming. Emergency! 2.5 inches of snow coming. Take shelter. Seriously? See, that's what happens when you have to fill in 24 hours of news. When you have to fill in, if I was talking to you 24 hours a day, I would have to fill in the time with something. So I would start talking about my fork. Oh, look at my fork. It has 1, 2, 3, 4 prongs, you know. But if I break one of these prongs, it's only going to have 3 prongs. Oh no! And it has a handle too. Look how handy this handle is. You know. So that's what happens when you have. And I started talking again. So yeah, weather. It happens. It's the weather. That's why it's called weather. That's my little rant for today. All right. Let me see what I miss. Oh, Bruce Turner is very kind. He says that he likes my van build. It's just my home. I mean, it's nothing special. It's just my home. Somebody else may get the same van and have a totally different design. If I build another one, I may do it a little bit different. But this is what I think it's comfortable to me, and I have never changed anything except I added more stuff, and yeah, so I'm really happy. But thank you, Bruce. You are very kind. Sharon asks, have you ever been to Sebring, Florida? I don't remember. I don't remember if I have. Rackus asks me, are you going to eventually marry Lydia? How do you know we're not married already? That's a hush hush mush mush thing. I can't say that. That's just. Carrie says I talk too much. Well, Carrie, if I didn't talk, this is what you would hear. I'm doing Morse code with my eyelashes. That's all you're going to hear if I don't talk. See, even Gregory agrees with me about the weather. Thank you, Greg. Everything now is like, oh, weather. It's weather happens. Cheryl Fafara, is it true Lydia recently had a baby? Yes! How did you find out? Oh, it's a beautiful baby. Oh, it's adorable. You should see the baby. It's so cute. Oh, it's so cute. Yeah, maybe soon she'll start posting videos with her baby. Baby is beautiful. Yeah, just... Oh, Cheryl, it's... Oh, adorable little baby. You know, looks just like her. I'm not going to say if it's a he or a she. Beautiful baby. You should ask her. You should ask her how's her baby. She will love that. She loves her baby. LT Dan, what are your thoughts regarding MGTOW? I have no thoughts regarding that. I mean, people come up with all kinds of ideas. Reality is God created man and woman, male and female. Okay, he created Adam and Eve. Mind you, not Adam and Steve, or not Annie and Susie. He created Adam and Eve to be together. So if I was on my own, I would be on my own, and I wouldn't have a problem being on my own. But I wouldn't be on my own because I reject women. I would just be on my own because I would not be looking for women, if that makes sense. I wouldn't be trying to connect with women. I would just be on my own, and if I met someone, I would meet someone, but I would not be forcing it. But to say that I am joining this club, the club of the MGTOW, and I'm gonna wear hats and shirts and stickers that say I'm a MGTOW, that's ridiculous. You know, you don't want to be with women. You don't want to have a relationship with women. You don't want to, just don't have a relationship with women. You don't need to join a club. Okay, you can just be on your own. If you've been hurt by women, like I have, it doesn't mean that all other women are to be put in the same category, are to be, yeah, so if you don't like women, just don't be around women. But to join a club and say, I'm a MGTOW, that's ridiculous. I don't care for those things. You know, if I want to be on my own, I'm on my own. If I want to meet someone, you know, it's different. But I think personally, I think it's one of those ridiculous things that come up once in a while. They may stay around for a while and then they'll disappear. So that's my thought on that. Just going through the comments. Richard Martin says good morning from England. Good morning, Richard, from across the pond. I guess it's good afternoon to you. It's good morning to me. It's all good. It's still good. Is the van too high for commercial parking garages? That is an excellent question. Oh, I'm approaching an hour mark again. I want to stay under an hour. Oh, forgive me. I'm going to cut this short. I'm going to answer this real quick. I have never tried to put my van in a parking garage. I don't think mine is. I did forget how tall my van is. I think it's 7 feet something. I don't remember. I got to measure it again and then mark it somewhere so I don't forget. I think I can make it under a parking garage. If I had a cover over my roof vent, then I wouldn't be able to. But I think the way it is, I think I can make it. So yes, that is one thing that's always been on my mind. If there's a storm coming like hail, one thing to do is to go and park under a bridge or to go park in garages, and that's probably what I would do. So I do have a garage near where I work, some parking garages. I should go there one day and maybe try to park there, or just bring a measuring tape and measure to see if I could park there. So that's something I should do. So everybody have a good morning, have a good afternoon, enjoy your Timmy's or your yellow stuff. But whatever you're drinking, have a good day, have a wonderful day, and thank you for joining me again this morning. And I will try to do this more often because this seems to be a lot of fun. It's fun for me. I Probably don't get a lot of views, but it doesn't matter. I can answer some of your questions, and I passed the hour mark. Darn it. How do I always do this? I keep passing the hour mark. I cannot keep it under an hour. Anyway, everybody have a blessed day, and tomorrow is Monday, so back to work again. But I'm going to enjoy the rest of my day, and I got to have fun cleaning this mess up. Lots of fun here for me. So everybody have a beautiful day. I got to press the finish button. This may look awkward, but I got to do it. So press the finish button. There you go. Now I got to press end, and everybody, this is the end for now. End.